The Ballsville game presents the Mini Leagues. $4 rookie inclusive, draft it and forget it best ball tournament leagues. A low buy-in with the chance at a huge win. Leagues launching now, don't miss out. Your first stop for way too early best ball fantasy football. Go to theballsvillegame.com.
What's up, guys? That's one of our older intros there, a compilation that we had when these mini leagues kicked off. And here we are a couple months later towards the end of the mini league season. We have a big show tonight, a lot to get into. We want to introduce our panel. We have Mr. Christopher. Sorry for cussing here. How are you doing tonight, Chris?
Pretty good. Another wonderful Thursday night pod. Loving it.
Absolutely, and making it again for the second consecutive time, and we're happy to have him, Mr. DJ Ethan. How you doing tonight, Ethan?
I'm glad that I'm finally able to make some shows, man. I'm glad to be here. I was looking forward to it all day. I'm ready to have a good show with some good people.
Absolutely. We also have down below representing the War Room, Mr. Tyson. You know him as Ty Swada on Discord and Sleeper. How are you tonight, Ty? How's it going?
I'm doing good. It's a little bit of a break from the monotony of trade school that I'm currently in right now, so I'm really happy to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to ask you about that here in a second. And our fifth member on the panel tonight, the exciting Mr. Cyborg. If you've seen his intro videos, his promos for his pools, they're very happening. You can check those out in the personal section of our own Discord and on his Hotter Than Hell Discord. How are you tonight, Cy?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling it, man. I'm pumped. You know, for a Thursday, I'm amazingly pumped. So let's get on with it.
Absolutely. All right, we're gonna get back into those pools in a little bit here because March Madness is coming up. There's a lot of exciting times for the people paying attention to that, and we're gonna tell you how you can take a shot for free and dip your toe into the March Madness brackets. Ty Swada, we want to come back to you. You have a whole lot going on, it seems. You know, we do miss you when you're not in these fantasy leagues. You're one of the new fan favorites. Tell us what's keeping you busy, sir.
Well, like everyone else knows, I had a newborn in January, so I have that on the go. I have trade school I just started this week for my third term of plumbing school, and at the end of this term, I'll be writing for my Red Seal for plumbing. So there's a lot on the plate right now, a lot to study for, and on top of that, I think I'm still drafting about 7 leagues at the same time. So Godspeed.
And your firstborn? Is your firstborn or
second-born?
Second or what?
Yeah, second.
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
Very special, man. Parenthood is been great for me. Can't find that kind of joy anywhere else. So we're going to dive right into some of this bracket talk, guys, because we have a lot of bracket action coming up. If you don't know, March Madness is about to go down. On the 15th, the teams will be entered into the bracket where you can select who you think is going to win. And, well, why am I talking about it? Let's get into Mr. Bracket himself. Cyborg, why don't you tell us about your pools and how the March Madness game works?
Oh yeah, man. I've been running this pool for about 5 years now, just personally, just on my own. You know, it's grown every year. It's been great. I mean, I think the actual excitement of March Madness has grown on the Sleeper platform per se. So it's definitely a lot more people interested nowadays. So and even if you don't know anything about it, you know, I don't really follow the college games that much. You know, I just hear about who's doing well and who's doing crappy and stuff like that, you know, just generally. And you don't have to know a lot about it. I mean, there's plenty of sources to get into the March Madness pool, you know, excitement. There's a lot of sources out there, and it only takes a few minutes of reading to make some, you know, decent. It's all fun anyway. It's all fun, even if you don't know. It's all fun. So, you know, yeah. I encourage everyone to join a pool, not just mine, but any pool out there. Try it out and see what you think. You know.
I've got a question about these pools. Does this include the first 4 games where?
No, it is not.
Negative.
Only when the final 64 is fielded. Okay.
Yeah. No, I don't think anybody includes that. Maybe a couple out there, obscure, personal ones or something, but I don't think it's a general, consensus on that. So yeah.
I feel like you might have better chances at it not knowing anything about it and just picking teams randomly.
I like the colors.
Yeah,
man, I've had a dude a few years ago that did that. He knew nothing and just went by sleepers, profile stuff. It just went solely by that and their suggestion, and freaking won like 4th or 5th. I mean, he won some money.
Wow.
Are you kidding me, dude?
It works. It works.
You're lying.
So, how long you been running these, Cy, and what kind of buy-in can we expect for your pools?
March Madness pool is called Hotter Than Hell. I've been running it 5 years. It's $20 to get in for the first bracket, $10 additional bracket, up to 3 max. I only do 3 max. That's an industry standard. To me, after 3, I don't know. I don't know if a lot of people have out there more than 3 ideas, really. I mean, it's really stretching it a while, and most people don't do more than 3 anyway. So I think it's a good mix. I don't take any commish fee or anything like that. Everything that's deposited into the league safe goes to the winners. Sometime, every now and then, I'll have a winner or 2 and say, hey man, you did a good job. And let me send, keep so-and-so amount of my winnings to go to you.
As you should.
I'm accepted, of course. But I don't ask for it at all. And I don't encourage it at all. They just do it. So I appreciate that, and it's really fun. It's a lot of fun, even if you don't follow it a lot. Like I said, I mean, you're checking it every day during that 2.5-3 week period. Let me tell you, I am.
Yeah, they call it madness for a reason, guys. It's really cool. So $40 will get you 3 brackets with Cy. In a minute, we're going to talk about our own bracket. It is a promotional thing sponsored by the Ballsville game. That bracket has $75 in prizes, and it is free to enter for everybody. Ballsville and Ballsville friends. If you don't know about that, we'll get into it in a minute. But another person that runs brackets at different levels and has been doing it is the same manager that is running our bracket, Mr. DGen Ethan. How long you been doing it, and tell us where we can get into your bracket, sir?
How long have I been running them? Probably for about three years or so. I would believe at the sleeper level. That's when I've started like hosting them for money. Nothing too extreme. This year I'm just doing a $10 single entry. So you buy in once, $10. Pick your best teams, pick your best selections. That's all you can do. Try to win. I've always done top 3 or top 5 in winnings, just so it can be kind of spread along evenly. Because even if you get top 3, that's still amazing, and it's still a huge coming from whatever you bought into to whatever you win. So I mean, whoever places takes home some good winnings, and completely nothing in it for me. The first place guy decided to throw me a bone last year. He was like, keep $30 for yourself. Thank you for hosting. I'll be back next year. All that good stuff. But I didn't ask for it, nothing like that. But and I also hold 50-50 pools too, where like if we have 30, 40 people, like if there's 30 people, the top 15 double their money. Run those at a couple different levels. Nothing to it really. Trusted commish here. I'm also help run the Ballsville bracket pool. I checked it today for the first time in a couple of days, and it looks like everybody decided to join up on us. We're almost at 200 people. There's nothing. I mean, why not join? It's free.
Yep.
It's for the Ballsville family, Ballsville friends. Join, try to win, get your money. It's for fun. And even if you don't win, if you finish higher than Chris, you can talk smack to him as much as you want to.
I don't know basketball.
Well, I mean, join, have fun. If you win, that's great. You can get your prizes. If not, it's not going to take much of your day. So just we got the link in Discord. You can DM me for the link. You can DM Chris for the link. DM Alex for the link. Cyborg, I'm sure, has got the link. Ty Swada's in there, I'm sure. DM anybody. Get the link. Get in there.
Yep.
Have a good
join the hub. Join the Discord.
And if you want to chew out, sorry for cussing, anytime, you're more than welcome to.
So speaking of Chris, Ethan and Chris are the Highlander managers. We have Chopped and Executioner Bot, right? Is that what we're calling them?
Butcher Bot and the Executioner Bot.
Butcher Bot. I knew it was more cool than Chopped.
Butcher Bot's cool.
But tell us about the Highlander game, Chris, and how that's going, because we have a lot of updates for that one.
I believe we're down to 3 entries left in number 4 or no, number 3. Yep, number 3, Negan. 4 has just finished. 4 has just finished. We've got 1, 2, and 4 filled. It's a season-long guillotine, 18 team. 1 player is eliminated each week until week 15, where we have a double elimination week. Basically, you make it to the final 4, you get paid back your money, and you wager on. And the farther you make it, the higher you get paid. You can make a ton of money. I would encourage anybody who enjoys guillotine to join these, and if you're interested in just learning about the game, it's $25. The first 6 leagues, you can win a free entry for one of the leagues from 7 to 10. I mean, just trying it out one time isn't going to kill you. I mean, it's really fun the way we have this set up. Roster expansions throughout the year. We've got 4 different weeks where we're gaining roster space. You don't usually see that in guillotine all that much, so I would definitely encourage you try it out.
I have a question about it, actually. At what point do you start wagering to go up against other people in other leagues?
So week 15, I believe it starts. It's week 15, week 16, and week 17. So the final 3 weeks.
Yes.
Basically, week 15, you're going against the people in your league. Week 16, you're going against the other champion in your league. So there's a semifinal. Semifinals are week 16. You're going against the person that's against you. And then week 17, all 10 champions face each other, and you can wager in that as well.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Who thought of that shit? I mean, that's cool, man. That's cool.
You're the 3 on the top.
Thank you. Thank you. So it was a well-constructed thing. We've all ideas off of each other, and it took a few attempts, but we got it dialed in. The wagering process is really cool. If you know Ballsville Games, when you win, we give you coins that are equivalent to X amount for that game. For the Highlander game, they are $25 coins. So if you make the final 4, you're each going to get a coin, which you can bank, and essentially the top 4 can play for free. Or you can wager that against each other, and if you win and you're the highest score, you collect the coins and move on, where you're awarded another 3 coins for the semis, and then you can wager that against your opponent, and then by the time you get to the end, everybody has an amount that they came out of the league with. They can wager against each other, and there's a $500 bonus for anybody that does wager. The game itself, it's $25 buy-in, 10 leagues, and it has a $4,000 upside. As that amount comes down, that just means that the odds have been better, or that the odds are going to be better for a smaller amount. And that's kind of the way that all Ballsville games go. As that amount comes down, the odds get better for you. So we create a big O upside, which somebody will win. Every year, somebody does win these, like 190 times their entry last year for the mini leagues. So it's good stuff. And like Chris said, we're going to be giving away a free entry for the first 6 leagues that fill. We're excluding ourselves. So these 2 guys are in league number 2, right, Ethan? Chris, you guys are in all of them so far, right?
Of course. Oh, yeah. We're going to be in all of them. No doubt about it.
Yep.
It's the best game on here.
So I missed this one because it filled really quickly. Everybody liked The Undertaker. So right now, the odds to win the freebie are going to be 1 of 16. But in the next league where I'm in, it's going to be 1 of 15. And then if you guys get into league number 3, I'll be in that one too. So you'll have 1 of 15 odds at winning an additional $25 entry with your $25 entry. Go grab a spot. Once that fills, we'll open up the next pair and keep rolling those. They fill now. They don't draft until August, right, guys?
Yep, August 1st is what it's set up for right now.
All right. Well, the people that are interested in winning, hopefully you're here. We have Grizz, Pressy, Sarah, GLC, Chief Life, JoJo, K Dog, C Sims, Tennessee Nick, Mean Machine, and B Silver, Title Town for Life. That's a new name. CSEM 17. That's a new name. Short Stack, Metafangeles, Grizz, Tony, and TB. Okay, so good luck, guys. 1 of 15, 1 of 16 odds. Here you go.
Good luck.
Somebody's gonna win it, guys. So you're gonna get a BOGO here right off the bat. Oh, he's gonna be happy.
One of the new people.
Player.
One of the new people.
Title Town.
Title Town. That's
Nice.
one of my boys.
Congrats.
Title Town for Life. Now we're gonna leave his name there, and because we're gonna roll at the end of the show for draft order, we have to add back. Sorry for cussing and DJing.
Let's try not to get 18 this time.
Nah, that'd make my day again. You might.
What did you land on 18?
Entrance.
You might see me do a backflip on here. You get 18 again.
All right, so we will come back to that, Will, when it's time for draft order. We also have another. It was a hidden free entry raffle. It is for our first big game winner for a free entry there of the season. We'll tell you about that in a second. It was a little. It was for those of you that supported the Rookieville podcast and watched it. We gave you a little clue there. We have about 8 participants, so thank you for watching. We're about to get into the meat of it, but before we do, let's give a shout out to Sticky Picky in the audience. Zach McClintock, who says Ethan is GOAT.
Ethan the GOAT.
Okay. Oh, Ethan the GOAT. We appreciate that, and we don't disagree.
Thank you.
Cody CVS is in here. The First Lady, Chris, she kind of likes that name.
Oh, yeah.
She's in here. Mr. E.G. Cowboy, that's old Bill. We've got Jay Label, Jerry B. Thanks, guys, for being here. Todd Barber. All right, let's get on with the show. The Ballsville game. Lots of news to get into. First things first, our mini games. We talked about the bracket. We have mini game number 1, $50 to first prize, $70 or $25 to the second prize, or a split pot if we have multiple winners. This is free to enter. It's in the hub. Go check it out. March Madness bracket. If you've never done it, it's just a matter of clicking on a team, repeat the process, and before you know it, you've built your bracket. Real easy. Go try it out for free. Mini game number 2. Here we go. So have all you guys gotten into this lobby yet? Cyborg, Ty, have you guys gotten in there?
Yeah.
So
not sure.
What this is, guys, is we are going to watch the draft together, the NFL draft at the end of April. I think it's the 23rd. We're going to watch round 1. We're going to give you a player in this contest. The rules will be explained in the lobby. That is also in the hub. So if you're anywhere near there or the Discord, jump in. We're going to give you a player like Jeremiah Love. You're going to pick the conference he goes to, the team he goes to, or the division and the team. The conference is worth 1 point if you get it right, 50% chance you get it right. The division is worth 3 points. The team is worth 5 points. So you can score 9 points for the player, or if you think they're not going to get drafted in the first round, you can put undrafted, and if you get that right, that's 4 points. So we're going to give you 7 players. You're going to do that same pattern, and then on draft night, you're going to join us. You're going to have this spreadsheet open where you're allowed to comment as Jeremiah Love is drafted. If you picked correctly the team, you're going to fill out, the number on the appropriate spot. There's going to be a row at the end that's going to automatically calculate your numbers. We're going to be able to watch who is scoring the most during the draft, and afterwards we'll verify the winner, and that person is going to get $85 in prizes. What's up, Sarah? We see you. $85 in prizes, guys. That's a $50 payout. Cash if you want it. You can use it in Ballsville. You can join the Highlander games, 2 of them. And you're also going to get 5 free entries to the big game. Those are $7 tickets. That's another $35 in free entries. That's what that's going to look like. You're going to get 5 of those tickets. The winner last year won $1,600, I believe, and that was actually me. Year 5, and I finally won one. So you're going to have to come beat me. You'll get 5 free opportunities to come beat me. 96 leagues last year, and we might expand. But you'll be able to keep track. It'll be a fun way to watch the draft, real interactive. And because Tennessee Nick and JoJo are our rookie representatives here, you're going to have to beat them. They get the first shot at it. And the earlier the entry, that's the tiebreaker. So if we have a tie, the first entry in that is pinned and unedited or also disqualified will be the winner and take home $85 of free prizes just for being in one of the Ballsville leagues. Cyborg, I'll come to you, man. How does that sound, and who else is going to do that?
Huh. That sounds pretty cool, man. I like that. I like that idea. Absolutely. Shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ty, what about you, man? You going to participate in this?
Yeah, why not? I'll give it a shot. I don't know. My luck's probably not that good, but I might be able to hit a couple.
Yeah, join the club, man.
All right. Well, Chris, we'll let you tell us what you think about it real quick.
If I remember correctly, I didn't do too well last year. In fact, I believe like 95% of the people didn't do too well last year. Ethan got lucky a little bit.
Did not get lucky.
Top fire.
Yeah. Speaking of which, one person that did do well was Ethan. Ethan, you seem to like this game. You're really good at it. Tell us about last year. Was it just luck, or do you kind of have a hunch about
he cheats?
No, I definitely waited like till an hour before the draft. I got some tips about it, so I waited for that right before the draft. And I did miss one player because I was informed wrong. But no, I had a blast. This is definitely one of my favorite games. I enjoy picking the teams where I think he's going to go. But no, I mean you have 7 or 8 players, right? And if you don't think they're going to go, you don't think they're going to go first round, you can pick that they're going to go undrafted. And 2 or 3 of them went undrafted, and I really just got lucky on. I mean, I really did just miss one player, and I picked that 2 or 3 would go undrafted, and they did. Just really lucky, but looking to hold my crown and bring it with me to this year as well.
So I'm glad you mentioned that, because we did allow it last year because we opened it late, but we are early enough this year that we are going to cut it off. You are going to have a 4/20 deadline. April 20th is going to be the deadline to get your entries in. This one is particular because we have to score these text games manually, so it is a little tedious, especially if you're not commenting to give us a indication of how well you did. We have to go back and score these individually, so we try to cut it off at an appropriate time, so we know what we're dealing with. We can keep the spreadsheet updated. Also, the stipulation for mini is number 1, like we said, Ballsville and friends. This game, mini number 2, is going to be just for Ballsville players, because we definitely don't want almost 200 entries into this one.
Agreed.
So yeah, guys, make sure you're in this. Take the time to fill out your card.
Where are we submitting the entries to again?
So when you go to the hub, you'll see the lobby pinned. It's its own pool, and all you're going to do is you're going to copy. We have a game card in there that's posted in the hub in the chat. You're going to copy that, fill it out, and then post it in the chat. As long as it's verified, we're going to pin it. And once it's pinned, your entry is there. Now, if you decide to make a change, you cannot edit. You have to repost it, and you lose your spot for the tiebreaker. But you have to repost it. And this influences you or encourages you to make your shots early as opposed to last minute in case, we have the same landing spots for some players. So all the rules are there, details. Just a cool way to get back to you guys for the mini leagues. Speaking of those, we'll go to the guy that's been kind of running the show, unless you've been under a rock, Chris. Our new division is the Legends. Tell us what you think about that and how they're feeling so far.
It's such a weird hodgepodge of legends here, but they're feeling pretty cool. Ethan started things off in the dark of night when nobody knew what was going on and filled his league first. That was 810. That one is up and running and going smoothly. 802 is currently full. That was Sarah's legend, Madonna. She got that one filled out quickly, and mine I think has one left. That's 803 with Rocky. But 801 and 803 we're the only two that were open right now, and I believe Nick had 808 open as well. Other than that, we will be opening them sporadically. They should be opening very shortly, though. So keep an eye out in the hub for that and on Discord.
Absolutely. Well said. And if you know Joey, because Joey picked Charles Woodson, so he is going to be able to open that at his own accord. And if you know Joey, he's a late night owl. So if you're up late, you can expect to have that open, and maybe you get in, you guys start drafting with a bunch of night owls alike, and it'll go a little smoother. So all of the managers that are contributing to our game, Sticky Picky included, who does the website, make sure you check that out. Everybody got to pick a legend. And I guess now's a good time to spill the beans. Our first big game entry is going to go to the person who watched Rookieville, because we encourage you to check us out. We did a mock draft last night. We went over 2 rounds with the rookies. Very informative stuff. But in that episode, we said next division is going to be legends. Come and tell us your legends. Bring it to the Ballsville hub, or put it on the episode of Rookieville. And players listened. Players did, but it was just 8 of them. So, so we're gonna give away. Actually, Bill, I added you, EG Cowboy. So there are nine players. We have Ethan. We have Buddy Oaks, who's a new friendly face around town. Welcome to Ballsville, Buddy Oaks. Hopscotch Daily, Todd Barber, TB76, Pressy 03. Who's the only one who actually listened to the instructions, which was to post it in the hub, and he was the first one to do it. Sorry for cussing, Christopher, Ty Swada, P. Grote, EG Cowboy. Now, we have 2 giveaways tonight, but for one of them, we just did one actually, so 3. This one right here. I just want
to say good luck, Pressy. Good luck, Pressy, man. You deserve it. He's been feeling no love lately, so let's give him some love. Yeah.
Pressy was the first one that commented too, I believe.
Oh yeah, and he deserves it. Another friendly face that we've gotten to know this year. We're glad to have you. For those of you that don't know, we keep a budget from the leagues, and that budget does a lot for us. It gives us insurance if we have people that back out and we need to replace them. We have a little leeway, but we love to give back to you guys. We've been giving away $4 entries to the mini games, the mini leagues, all off season. We did over 72 of those, but now the big game is approaching, and we're gonna start giving away these $7 entries. And as you saw earlier, the $25 Highlander entries. So here we go. Good luck, guys.
No.
1 of 9 odds, and it is our good friend, Mr. Todd Barber. I think everybody can celebrate for Todd. That's a very deserving gentleman.
Congrats, Todd.
Congratulations.
All right, so 1 will be headed his way, and we'll tell you how you guys can get into the raffle for the next one later on after the show. Moving out of the mini leagues, we have the word of the day. It is going to be legend, guys. Legend is the key word for today. Enter that down below, and you'll be entered into your shot. Yeah, type it, and you'll be entered into the raffle at the end of the show. So a little +1 for you guys. All right, free agency news. We had breaking news before the pod, and that was Kyler Murray to the Minnesota Vikings to go give J.J. McCarthy a run for his money. Oh, man, big one. I'll throw it out there. Who wants to be the first one to talk about this?
I do. Please.
Go head it off, Ethan.
Look, when the free agency news was kicking off, I already heard the Kyler was signing with the Vikings, or the Vikings were heavily interested in him. And I mean, rightfully so. I mean, Vikings quarterbacks weren't worth what last year. But I'd like to think hot take number 1 for the year. Nine is going to play a lot more games than Kyler this year. Kyler isn't going to see the field that much, and 9 is going to shock the world and show the world why he.
That's a hot take right there.
People are already saying Kyler's won the starting quarterback job, but they're counting out 9. They're counting him out.
Oh man!
I'm glad this is being recorded.
Before everyone starts believing you, I'm going to say my take on it, and it's now time to sell Kyler Murray if you own him in any dynasty.
Oh yeah,
try and sell him for a late first if you can, because this will be it. If he doesn't start, you're done.
Right.
You agree with that, Chris?
I'd sell him. I have him, and somebody offered me a third for him, and I was like, nah. That ain't doing it, but that was before today.
That's a low.
I'll probably hold. I'm going to hold on to him for a little while at least. A third ain't getting him from me.
Yeah, it's still too early. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, Si? You have anything to add to that? You a Kyler Murray fan, or you think it's going to be a JJ McCarthy?
Man, I don't know. I think he's on the downswing definitely, but I don't think there's no giving up on him just yet because I still think he's got some gas in the tank per se, but you're right. It all depends on how much they play him and stuff like that. So.
What they sign him for, 30-something million?
Veteran minimum.
Yeah, I didn't think it was really much at all.
Oh, okay.
It's 1.7 or something like that.
Oh, so he's like Russell Wilson.
Man, like 2 years ago, man, he was like going in the first round in all the drafts.
I mean,
man.
he's still making bank from Arizona, so they didn't have to sign him for anything.
I think that's why. Yeah.
Yeah, 1 year, 1.3 million.
Okay.
So, do we think it's going to be Jacoby Brissett for the year for Arizona?
Yeah, he played too good with them last year. I think that was all just speculation. Them trying to reel in somebody or something. I think he's got it.
My mistake. It says Kyler will make $36.8 million, so Arizona reserves $35 million of that.
Oh wow,
that's terrible.
Ouch! Oh man. And we're not going to talk about him tonight, but didn't Daniel Jones just get the bag he asked for? 2 years, right?
2 years, 88, but it has the upside of 100 with incentives.
Wow, nice, man. Mama, raise your kids to be quarterbacks. That's all I got to say. Next up, we have one of DGen Ethan's favorite players, Mr. Underappreciated Rachaad White, headed to Washington. Ethan, is he going over there to go be the RB1? What's going to happen in Washington?
Yes. Look, Bucky Irving is a really good running back. I just want to let that be known. Bucky Irving is a really good running back when he's healthy. And the last 2 years, Bucky was in a running back room with Rachaad White. And Rachaad White did have a down year last year, even when Bucky was hurt. But he's got Jaden Daniels. Their offense really isn't that bad over in Washington. Rachaad White is an elite talent. All that's over there now is him and Bill in the backfield. He should be able to beat out Bill. I don't know what type of role Bill's going to have, but I hope that Rachaad White's not going too early because I'd like to take him some kind of late in some drafts if he's available where I like him. But yeah, I think he's going to be a good fit over there.
I hope you're right, man. It seems like Washington's trying to retool. I think they just signed. Who was it? It wasn't Ein. It was they just picked up a tight end, right?
Yeah, they picked up what was his name? Okonkwo.
Oh, Okonkwo. Yeah, Okonkwo went there on a 3-year, I believe. So
wait, how do you say it? How do you say it?
Chigoziem Okonkwo.
Nailed it, Ty.
Oh,
Bravo.
Damn.
That's one of my favorite tight ends in the league because he's like pure athleticism. That guy's a monster.
Do you think that Ty? Do you think that Rachaad White's going to go over there and take that number 1 spot from Jacoby?
No, I think that signing of Rachaad White is just a safety net for when they draft Jeremiah Love.
Ooh, spicy. Chris, I want to go to you, man.
Rachaad White is recently affirmed to me as Rachaad White. So
Rachaad White just went from the 1B in Tampa to the 1B in Washington. That's all he did.
Si, you look like you agree with that, man. Or just
no, that's another hot take right there. That's a hot take. I mean, that's pretty bold right there, man.
It's not that hot.
All right, let's go next up. And I just realized I'm covering Mr. Rachaad White's face there. We have Cyborg. We're going to come to you here. We have David Montgomery to the Texans. Texans are your team. Tell us, you like that signing? And what do you think it is for the other running back, Woody Marks there?
Oh yeah, I think it's a great trade right there. I mean, Houston's been hemorrhaging running yards and stuff like that. Joe Mixon went out, the whole season, even though it wasn't projected at the beginning of the season. Some sort of mysterious foot injury that was never really, followed up on. Just taking him out the whole season. So and of course, as soon as he went out on Friday, on Monday is when they brought in old Montgomery. So I think it's going to be it's a good move for Texas. Absolutely. I expect now they say I've seen around the internet that Montgomery's going to be more of a RB2, but pretty much it's going to be their RB1. I think is right away. Now the other guy, I'm not too familiar with him, but he did okay. But he's definitely going to be the second rounder, I think. Yeah.
We got a new nickname for him from Zach, Woody Skid Marks. We'll go to you, Ethan, also a Texas fan. Who do you think is going to be the one there between Woody and Montgomery?
I'll be honest. I think Woody's going to play more than Monty is this year. I'll just be honest. I think Monty's getting on the older spectrum. He's been RB.
Older? He's been 25.
Monty's 28.
He's 28.
And Monty's been the backup already for the last few years. He hasn't really been impressive at all. Which he's a good running back. Don't get me wrong, but Woody Marks was, the Texans' running back throughout the season for the most part. So I think no matter what news comes out, I think Woody Marks is going to end up playing the most snaps when it's all said and done, especially by midseason if Monty does even somehow start with the role. Woody's honestly played pretty good to me in the playoffs. He played good against Pittsburgh. Their whole team just shut down against New England. But Woody, for the most part, has been playing solid enough to maintain that lead rollback. He's not a superstar, but he's not terrible.
So Sarah,
yeah, but here's an interesting fact. The rushing success rate, according to David Montgomery's had a 48% rushing success rate versus Woody Marks 46%. So there you go. Yards per route run 1.25 for Montgomery, and we got for Marks 102. So that's just.
I think it's more impressive for Marks to do that with Houston's offense compared to Montgomery doing 2% more with Detroit's offense.
Tyson, we'll ask you this one. If you're in a draft and they're both on the board, who are you taking, Montgomery or Marks?
Montgomery easily.
In Dynasty, I'm probably taking Montgomery. And that only reason why is because I would use him to trade up or down to another.
He might
rookie.
Big value.
Montgomery might be older, but the last
he's
3
still
years,
worth the name. The name has more
years,
value than Woody Marks.
The way they've used him, he's probably got 26-year-old legs. So he's got at least another season or two to put up good numbers.
Sure.
Guy's been sitting on a recliner in Detroit.
When Gibbs came in and started performing, that put Montgomery on the back end toward the end of the season. And Montgomery was upset about that, and I think he's going to do well in Texas. Absolutely, I can't wait. Houston is right there every year. It's kind of like Dallas; they're right there.
I feel like the only game Montgomery played was when they played against Cincinnati when he was at his home, and he actually got to play.
I agree with you. I know exactly what you're talking about. They didn't really play Gibbs that game.
Yeah.
That
was like Montgomery was RB1 for that game.
Do you guys have any interest in Pacheco now that he's taking that number 2 role behind Jahmyr Gibbs in Detroit?
I think that'd be a good. I think that's good. Pacheco, man, he's performed absolutely. I don't know. Is he done? I don't know.
He's not the same since that foot injury, and I'll die on that hill.
Oh, really?
Detroit is drafting a running back.
Yeah, he's not the RB2 there.
What round?
I don't think Pacheco vultures any touchdowns from Gibbs.
I'll say Detroit drafts theirs in the mid rounds, like round 4.
Man, I can't wait for this draft. I don't know about you guys. Okay, we're going to move on from David Montgomery. And again, guys, So free agency, we all know it was wild. We're all there. Everybody here that's with us in chat and in these leagues, you guys are all plugged in. You can tune in anywhere and get in-depth analysis and what people think about all these players. We just went and selected our favorite players to talk about. So this was Cyborgs. He wanted to talk about his Texans' new running back. We're going to go over to Ethan for one of his favorite players here, Travis Etienne, going to the Saints. Ethan, tell us what this does for both the Saints and for the Jaguars.
All right. For one, we can stop hearing about the Travis Etienne getting traded. We've heard that for the last 2 or 3 years. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I love it. I mean, Etienne would have been a great back for I thought he was honestly going to go to Kansas City, possibly. I like him anywhere he goes. He's a great pass catching back. He had that one decline year, but he didn't lose his talent. His talent's always been there. He was just underutilized, just like the same way they're underutilizing Brian Thomas right now. But back on this signing specifically, Etienne, great pass catching back. Saints are going to make waves this year. I would think Olave is making strides as long as he stays healthy. They got a high draft pick. Take a good rookie receiver, hopefully. I'm thinking one of these top 3 receivers go to New Orleans, maybe. And Tyler Show, as long as he keeps growing his first full year with the Saints and their defense can get some stops. I like him as long as the Saints stay competitive all year, as long as Etienne can stay healthy, his value is going to be there. It's going to show.
It's happening. I'm starting to believe in the Saints.
Yeah,
so the
Saints. I'm all for the Saints, man. It's been a while, but I mean, at one time, man, in the 2000 teens and stuff, man, they were on top of the game and stuff.
Drew Brees.
Drew Brees and Slam.
Absolutely.
Those are some fun games, man. The Saints are drafting. We have the list here. I think there's 6, right? This is the back end.
8.
No, that's a front end. All right, so they're 8. So they were part of the Jeremiah Love conversation, and I think now you can exclude them. They found their running back. I think Etienne is good enough to maintain that role, and I think it'll be a pretty good fit. But I'll ask you, Chris. You think the writing's on the wall that Kamara is moving, and what do you think his future is?
I don't see him. I don't see him going to another team. He didn't want to do that last year. On a crappy Saints team, or what he thought was crappy at the time.
They were bad.
I think Etienne is he's going there for that money. Kamara's on the downturn. I think Kamara either accepts that he's going to be a complimentary back instead of the first string and play as the second guy, or he will just say, okay, I've had enough, time to retire. I don't think he's going to play for another team.
Yeah.
Just to give a shout out to the guys in the YouTube chat as well. I totally agree. I think Devin Neal is a really good RB2 for Travis Etienne on this team, and they don't need Kamara anymore.
Yeah.
That's a good point. So we pointed out a couple episodes ago that Derrick Henry's ADP was the 501 and Alvin Kamara's was the 14th. I want to say like the 14th 5 or something. So if he does go to a team where he can be part of a backfield, even if it is as the pass catcher, Ty, you think that the round 14 could be a value for a player like Kamara, or do you believe that he's just toast?
I think I would hold out till maybe round 16, even in a best ball, just because I'm afraid that in a couple months from now, you're going to find out that he's retiring. Like Chris was saying, he definitely vocalized that if he wasn't playing for the Saints, he was going to be on a beach sipping pina coladas. So and I think we could take that seriously.
Yeah. Ethan, going back to you, what round do you think Bashal 2 should be drafted in now?
I definitely, because I didn't see this coming, like really. I don't think anybody else can just confidently say that they seen this coming for sure either. I think he gets a good 3-round upgrade from where he was going. Because I think he wasn't going until, does anybody know where he was going before, like exactly around? Because I really don't. I don't
have the ADP up right now.
I'm about to grab it because the Ballsville tools on the website are so easy to navigate. So I'll have it in a couple seconds.
If I would guess right now, I'd say 8th round.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
8 or 9.
He's getting a 2-round bump from where he's
actually 10-4 is his
10-4. Okay.
His mini leagues ADP is 10-4 and ETN's is I have a typo here. Give me a second. Who would you rather have?
Oh, ETN. I'd rather have ETN than a lot of people.
He is the 6'10". So a pretty good distance between the two of them. But yeah, I think you're right that Bashal Tutin will bump up a little. He is a favorite. We're going to move on. We're going to come right back to Ty here to talk about a very exciting trade. One of my favorites too, DJ Moore to the Bills. Huge implications, not only for the Bills, but for the Chicago Bears that he leaves behind. Tell us about it, Ty.
So as everyone knows, the Buffalo Bills have traded for DJ Moore. To me, it kind of feels like the Stephon Diggs 2.0 narrative. This is the last couple chances that they have at the can with Josh Allen. So they're trying to give him a star wide receiver. I think that it could work in his favor. I project DJ Moore to eclipse 10 touchdowns this year, and that's a hot take.
That is.
But it's totally possible. What I really like about this trade is that it opens up two of my favorite rookies that came up into the league the last couple of years. That's Rome Odunze and Luther Burden. It also opens up a lot more targets for Colston Loveland that I've taken a lot in these best ball leagues. So I'm super happy about that. The real secret sauce of this whole trade is the Joe Brady connection with DJ Moore. And I think that he can really unlock the potential of DJ Moore at this age, coming out of Chicago, where I feel like he was really held back because they wanted to produce with these young guys. So I'm really excited to see what happens this season with the Buffalo Bills and DJ Moore.
Absolutely. We're seeing, the new coaching staff is molding that team over there in Chicago to exactly what they want. We all have faith in Ben Johnson and what he wants to do with the team. And we're kind of seeing it come to fruition. We knew DJ Moore was going to be part of the plan. Now was our opportunity to get out of it. Chris, I'll ask you, do you think DJ Moore is a good complement to Khalil Shakir in Buffalo, or do you think they kind of play the same game? How do you see it playing out?
I don't know why, but I just feel like something's going to happen with Keon Coleman. Keon Coleman is gonna have some kind of year. The head coach even said that the best thing about him being coach was Keon Coleman was gonna have a breakout. So if that's in the plans at all, even to be heavily involved in the passing game as a wide receiver 3, if Shakir is still the number 2, I would say not only that passing game is going to be electric, but watch out for Josh Allen to be the favorite all year long to be the MVP again.
Yeah, that's a good point. And we did get word that Dalton Kincaid played through injury last year. So if we get a healthy Kincaid, Dawson Knox is still he's a little bit slower, but he's a figure there who can do it. They have seemingly have a lot of ways to attack on offense. So I think if DJ Moore still has the skills that to take away the one coverage, it's going to free up a lot of other options. And I definitely see this as a plus for the Bills. Ethan, you think that this is also an upgrade for the pass catchers left behind in Chicago?
Oh, absolutely. I think that this is a good trade for everybody. We might have said this before, but Ty kind of hit it on the head. It helps all the Chicago Bears receivers they have now blossom. They're all young. They're all going to blossom. There's only one football to spread around anyways. And, DJ Moore to me is just a great talent to have. And I just feel like he was already underutilized in Chicago. So, I just like this for everybody. I had a huge smile on my face when it happened.
I know we haven't mentioned the name of James Cook, but this I feel like it helps out James Cook because this is getting closer to first and goal yardage for him to be able to run it in and a lot shorter runs for him.
Yeah, and it's definitely going to change the way that defenses are going to be able to play the Bills. Before we get off of this trade, Cyborg, I want to ask you, because I think that these players can be taken in pretty similar ranges. Romo Dunze, Luther Burden, DJ Moore. Which one of those guys do you think is going to have the better year?
I'm gonna have to go for Moore. Actually, I feel more confident with him. Not sure why, just the history, I guess.
I like it. I think it could go either way. And I think if you're one of the Chicago pass catchers, you still have to compete with Colson Loveland. I kind of think Buffalo's going to air it out a little more. So it could be cool. One of the narratives we get to watch all offseason. We'll go over here to Chris's choice. Chris wanted to talk to us about the Rams moves. Chris, go ahead. Tell us what you think.
So the only metric where the Rams were in the back half of the league was in their pass defense. So they attacked that by grabbing two of PFF's top 17 cornerbacks. They re-signed Cam Curl as well. I would say that this bolsters their defense significantly. They were already a top 10 rushing defense. Their back half now is just as good as their front half, and this is going to be a big time change in the dynamic of what you can do against the Rams. The Rams were giving up. We're only giving up 20.7 points per game or something along the lines of that. It's not going to be as easy to move the ball on them. That offense is getting older, but guess what? It was still potent last year. It's going to be potent again this year. I think Puka's coming to the top one or two wide receivers in the league discussion significantly, and if I'm not mistaken, this is a contract year or an extension year that he's going to be trying to put up numbers again. So just like last season, I said the same thing. I said the Rams are my favorite choice for the Super Bowl. I think we're looking at that again, at least from me. I think the Rams are a hot team right now.
I do have something to bring up about Puka and the Rams, is that I think this year is the year. If you're trying to sell him, that you need to sell him now, because you're not going to get the value if Stafford doesn't come back. If they don't have a quarterback, his value plummets. And then you're going to have him like Jefferson this year.
That's that's a very smart way to put it, because Stafford is up there. Now, Stafford said he wants to play as long as he can. Are we just assuming that Devontae Adams is going to be back based off of the moves that they made here? And it seems like they're just gearing up to run it back. Ethan, you think Adams is going to make a return?
Devontae Adams is hungry. He was if anybody knows anything about Devontae Adams, he's either 0-5 or 0-6 in conference championship games. He was crying. He was emotional, crying after the game against the Seahawks. Likely so. It wasn't his fault that they lost. It was his defense's fault and his punt returner's fault. His team keeps getting better as long as they're in contention and as long as he's contending, and he's not falling off. He's not falling off at all.
I heard Adams say he's going to keep playing as long as Stafford keeps playing.
He's coming back.
So
they might play the next 5 years, but they're coming back.
Yeah.
Before we move on, Cyborg, I'll ask you this question. We have the Rams that are building, adding to their defense at the cost of their draft picks. It looks like they're going to run it back the same as before. They lost Tutu Atwell, not too big of a deal. But you also have the Seahawks, defending Super Bowl champs, who will have a tougher schedule. They just lost their Super Bowl MVP in Kenneth Walker. They're coming into the year with an injured Zach Charbonnet, lost a lot of pieces on defense. Who do you expect between the Seahawks, the Rams, and we'll throw the 49ers in there? Who do you expect to have the better year?
Ooh. Man, that's a good one. Well, the Seahawks, I think, is on a roll. Man. Yeah. as far as the defensive moves, absolutely. I just commented on the landman right there. I mean, he's done some really good things, man. Absolutely. So I haven't really thought too much about that scenario, but that's a good scenario to think about. Yeah, good one. Absolutely. It's up in the air for me. It's of course way early, man. You're asking me this stuff. It's all way early, man. Come on.
On camera.
I'm supposed to do this deep dive and stuff. I mean, I don't even know. Shoot, man.
You guys can tell us what you think. If you're in the chat, you can tell us how you would order those. We'll move on. We are about to hit the hour mark. My pick for tonight was going to be Pittsburgh Steelers, who acquire Michael Pittman to run across from DK Metcalf. And they pick up Rico Dowdle as they let Kenneth Gainwell go. I think Dowdle is an upgrade to Kenneth Gainwell. I think that's pretty obvious. I think Caleb Johnson's value is in the toilet right now. You could probably get him for a bag of chips and a promise. Let me ask you, Chris, what does this do to Jaylen Warren having Rico Dowdle come to town?
I like Warren still, so I'd say Rico Dowdle and Warren are in the same split as Pittsburgh had last year with Gainwell.
What about you, Ethan? You think Dowdle or Gainwell is going to be, or Dowdle or Warren is going to be the running back to own in Pittsburgh?
I'm kind of with Chris, but Rico just landed in Pittsburgh like last week. So whenever Pittsburgh actually has practices and they see that Rico is a lot better running back than Warren has ever been, I'm sure they'll go with Rico, and it'll be like 65-35 how it was. But Rico's had some games, so they know what they're getting in Rico. I think that Warren's really not the answer in that offense. So give me Rico.
I'll take that side. I believe that it's going to be Rico. Ty, you think it's Rico or Warren?
I think it's Warren. I already jumped ahead and wrote it in the chat.
2-2.
I have trust in Warren. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers have trust in Warren. I think that it might be a 50-50 split, or they might go with the hot hand throughout the season, kind of like how the Panthers played Rico and Hubbard. So you might see most of Hubbard in the first half, most of Warren in the first half, and some of Dowdle in the second, or vice versa.
I will say this, though. Rico Dowdle did make it known that wherever he wanted to go was to be the running back one. I don't know if they had that discussion and that assurance with Pittsburgh, but that was what he had told Carolina why he was leaving.
Are we? Do you have the contract information? Like, what did he sign for?
That I don't have it in front of me.
That's good. If one of you guys can look that up, we have a lot of love for Warren in the chat. And Sarah says Warren 1A, Rico 1B. Could be the case. I think Warren's going to be more of the pass catcher there, but Rico should get the goal line work.
Rico,
we all know he's very capable.
Rico signed for 2 years, $12.25 million.
That's not
12.25
Rico.
Okay, what was that, Ty?
I said that was a pretty good deal for Rico. For how much he flashed last season. I've never seen someone do that just out of nowhere, putting up that much yardage back-to-back games. Everyone was freaking out.
All right, guys, we are at the hour mark. We are officially on your time. We are going to browse through our next segment. We have the trade talks. We have our freebie roll to end the show, and we have draft order to get to. We're going to go through the Ballsville list. If you haven't checked out Rookieville, make sure you do. That's really exciting. Later this year, we're going to have the Gauntlet game. That's 3 ways to play. That's going to be a pirate format. That's going to go into a guillotine format to cut the inactive players, the bottom dwellers. And then we enter a bracket to end the year. We had a trial run last year, and it was very fun. We also have the redraft game number 2, coming up later in the season. That's a lot closer to the season, usually right at the end of July. And the Highlander game number 6, the new one that is open now in the hub. Go grab a spot. And the big game, which is next to come up after the NFL draft, we will be closing off the mini leagues after this division. That's our way too early drafts. And then we go right into the big game, which is 10-team. We had 96 leagues last year. Big payout division, so everybody gets something. It's a good time. It's our trademark game, but that's where we're all about. Getting right into the trade talk, I got to play this dumb, regrettable intro.
Trade Talk! Ballsville is excellent!
I apologize for your
eardrums. Hell yeah, I love it.
All right, it's a way the world spin. Let's jump right in from the Predator League. We have a big doozy here. We have CVS, who was in the chat earlier.
Shout out Cody.
Cody. Yeah, that's right. You got Tracy Adams and Christian McCaffrey. He's giving up Baishal Tootin, who we talked about, a 2027 first and a 2027 second. Let's go to you first, Ty, since you happen to know the fella. What do you think of this trade?
I think it's a really good trade for a win now build. Cody obviously is trying to go for it all. He is capitalizing on the value of Tootin at the moment. We don't know what he's going to look like as an RB1. And the first and the second, they're probably late now that he has CMC and Adams. So it's a win-win for me.
Ethan, let me go to you. Is Christian McCaffrey somebody that you see as valuable enough to pull this trade off?
Out of every league I've drafted in, I don't think I have any shares of him. Not that I'm not high on the guy. It's just you don't know what you're getting out of him as he's 30 this year. But and we've seen how the past has gone with CMC. But as long as he's playing, he's gonna be great. So I mean, I do like both sides. Like Ty said, it's one side you got the young Tootin, the young promising Tootin leading Jags this year with that 2027 first that possibly might not be late, but probably will be late. And then the other side, you got your vets. It's pretty even trade. I like both sides, depending on what you.
We have new people in the chat. Make sure you enter the keyword legend into chat. We have 15 entries right now. We're going to roll for a free $7 entry at the end of the show. Chris, Cyborg, you guys have anything to add to this trade?
No, I have to
Not
agree
really.
with the other two guys. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong.
My bad. I'll just say that the way I broke this down, first looking at it, is at 27 first and Tootin. Does it match up with what you're going to get from Adams and McCaffrey? Because I can see Tracy right now as a second round flyer, maybe, if you think he's still going to be the RB2. And that's only before the draft, because if the draft comes and they draft Love, Tracy's value just plummets. So it's fairly even to me.
So I agree with you. Cyborg, did you have something to add before I jump into what I think?
Not really. I mean, I was going to just agree with the consensus. I don't think giving up on McCaffrey just yet is in the cards. Just a feeling, that's it.
So what I would say is it is a great win now trade, but you have to win now, Cody, if you're in this. If you don't win now and we fast forward this a year, we're looking at a very insecure Devontae Adams. I think he'll be like 35 at that point. I think
31-year-old
33 now.
He just said in YouTube chat, got to look at the rest of the roster with a fire emoji. So I can just imagine what the rest of the roster is looking like.
I bet. But, if you swing, if you win the championship, this is heavily on your side because that's what it's all about, winning the championships. Yep. Brady is reloading and putting stock into that 2027 class, which is a big trend right now. Those picks a year away are like gold right now. So I do like it for both sides. I can see it panning out for either. But if you win the championship, Cody, I'll take your side in that championship prize any day of the week.
Just a quick shout out before we move on, because Cody is in one of the leagues that I run. It's an all-Canadian league. It's for PG purposes. I'm just going to call it the GOATs. Shout out to all my Canadian boys. That's all I wanted to say.
Nice.
Wow. And that's what it's all about.
Oh man, and we have a few Canadians. I think Brady might be Canadian too, but the Canadians we do have are very proud, and we like to see it. So shout out to Canada. I'm not your buddy guy, but the next one is Devin A. Chain going to Todd. That's Todd with one D, not to be confused with Todd with two Ds. Yeah, exactly. Not our Todd. That's Todd. But he spelled it Todd with one D.
Yeah, I was about to ask, like, what?
The names make me laugh, man. You guys slay. But he's trading to our Todd, Mr. TB76. So Mr. 1D is getting A Chain, and Mr. R Todd is getting Laporta, RJ Harvey, and Rashid Shaheed. 3 people like this trade so far. We'll go to Chris. Why don't you tell us what you think about it?
I think TB must be thinking that Achan is going to be on the downswing, at least for a little while, with the new coaching staff and system and uncertainty with how Willis is going to perform as quarterback. So I think he's selling him low. Harvey, I think he could be on the uptick a little bit. I kind of like this for TB76 for the reasons that he's buying these guys low, and I think they could all outperform their expectations.
You agree with that, Ethan?
For the most part, Chris hit it on the head pretty good. It's just hard to not love the Devon H.A. side, though. Laporta's coming off an injury, but he should hold a pretty prominent role in that offense. I actually love Harvey this year for some reason. Like, I've been getting a lot of Harvey where I can get him. But they're saying, I mean, I don't see that Dobbins is going to take anything from him or have any type of prominent role throughout the season, as long as they don't sign anybody or trade for anybody or anything like that. I think Harvey's going to run away with this backfield. And Shaheed is a boom or bust type of player that you can plug and play as you go. So, I mean, it's just hard to say right now. I am a A-Chain believer, and I'm willing to down that hill. Actually, in my 8-10 league today, Devon A-Chain in the Superflex went 1.06. So if he's worth that,
Wow.
if he's worth that, which this is redraft, but if A-Chain's worth that at his age, which he's 23, then you got to take the A-Chain side. But both sides, I mean, it's a good trade. I love the trade too. The fire emojis tell it itself. I like the A-Chain side though.
Okay, we'll ask you, Ty and Cy. Either one of you guys have anything to add to this?
I think if it's tight end premium, I'm taking the Laporta side. And if it's not,
it's not. No, these are all Ballsvilles.
I'm taking the A-Chan side then.
So Ballsville is not tight end premium. I noticed a lot of the guys from the War Room and War Room Leagues official are tight end premium. I'm not a fan of tight end premium, but I am a fan of the War Room crowd. So I've joined a couple leagues and played in tight end premium. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, in a tight end premium, Laporta all day.
Yeah.
I think it's a great value. I think it's who went over there? It was Petting, right? That went to as an OC for the Lions.
Yeah, and they love their tight ends.
Yes, actually, Trey McBride was quoted as saying, "You're gonna love it. You're gonna eat to Laporta." So I think he's probably my tight end 4 at the moment. I have him above the sophomores, and we'll see how it pans out.
I can totally agree with Ethan's take on Harvey as well. I feel like he might be like RB10 range this year.
He's a wild card.
Yeah,
I see him as a wild card. He could go either way. It depends on.
I think Denver bringing back Dobbins is just like a safety net for Harvey in case he gets hurt. Other than that, Harvey's going to be kind of like a bell cow.
So, Cyborg, we'll come to you first. This is DJ Moore, who we just talked about. Now, I don't know how up you are on the rookie class that's coming in, but not a lot of people are going to be too fond of that 203 or that 205. But Luke McKay gets 205 and a second round in next year's draft class, and he gives up DJ Moore. Do you think that's a fair amount for DJ Moore, or should he go for more or less?
Ooh. Probably 2026 round 205. Yeah, that's really. I'm not too familiar with the 227 class right now, but I don't know. I think That's a tough one right there, actually. I'd have to research that one, actually. So, yeah. When you really get down
I
to the
think it's
nitty gritty, I mean, what do you think? I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm a Moore fan, but, again, it could go either way, and he could be, a disappointment at the same time. So,
well, we'll go to you, Ty. What do you think? Is DJ Moore worth 2 seconds? And do you think he's worth a first?
I think he's worth a first. You have to
yeah.
maybe pay 108 for DJ Moore if you're trying to buy him right now. If I have him, you're not getting him off me because I want to see Josh Allen throwing the ball to DJ Moore. You know that's going to happen, and everyone's going to love it. As soon as that first game happens, he's probably not for sale. But I'd probably sell him for 108, 107 if I was trying to sell. Not 2 seconds. 2 seconds does not even get remotely close for me.
All right, so Ty says that DJ Moore is worth the 108. Chris and Ethan, I'm going to come to you guys, but I want to ask you a different question because I have a trade pending. It's a 3-way trade, and I see it as a little even. I think I'd rather keep my pick, but they want my 2027 first and DJ Moore, and I would get Nico Collins and the 111. Ethan, we'll go to you first. What do you think of that kind of trade?
Okay. No. No. That 2027 first might do some wonders. And if Ty's right about DJ Moore, I mean, I'm just trying to gauge how far from DJ Moore to Nico Collins is, the 2026 111 to the 2027 first. But honestly, that's a really good offer. But I would stick with the DJ Moore and the 2027 first because 2026 111 this year, I don't think that's too promising.
What round do you think DJ Moore is going in?
Consider who's throwing the ball to each of those players.
You think? Here's a question for everybody: what round do you think DJ Moore is going to go in redraft?
He's going to move up to the fifth, probably.
The third or the fourth?
I think
he's wide receiver one for Buffalo.
Fourth or fifth.
He's not the third or the fourth. No, six maybe.
I don't think he makes it into the fourth. I don't think he makes it into the fourth. I think he'll settle somewhere around the fifth. But so here's the thing about ADP, guys. When somebody's in the news, it's called average draft position. But if somebody's like the 406 and you have somebody who appreciates the player like it is DJ Moore and he's hyped up right now, that means somebody's going to reach at the 403 or something, and then the next person who's in that draft is going to reach at the 401, and then they just keep moving up and up. So even if their ADP is still in the fifth round, it doesn't mean that that's where they're going currently because ADP is collected over the last when we start the big game, that ADP collection is going to start with the big game, so that won't be old ADP, and then we can compare new to old ADP. So I just ADP is my thing, guys. I love it a lot. I would rather have DJ Moore in this too. All right, our last one is a blockbuster. This one's going to be a little hard to follow. We'll go to you first, Chris. This is Todd Barber again, getting Patrick Mahomes, Josh Jacobs, and Chris Olave. Dead Man Saul on the other side is getting Bo Nix, Javonte Williams, Trey Harris, Jalen Naylor, the most overpaid receiver, the 207 and the 310. Which side do you like, and what stands out to you?
Wow. The 207 and the 310 are just throwaways. That means nothing. Naylor's a throwaway. Harris is a throwaway. Basically, it's just Mahomes, Jacobs, and Olave for Nix and Williams. He's a fan of Denver, so that plays into it too. He overpaid. He overpaid for Nix because I like the Mahomes, Jacobs, and Olave side in this quite easily, actually. It's not even close.
Do you agree, Ty?
Yeah, I feel the same way. Mahomes has still how many years left in the league?
At least 30. At least 5 or 6.
Yeah,
he had a massive contract.
His value is still worth more to me than Harris, Naylor, and Javonte Williams combined. And basically, you're saying Bo Nix for Chris Olave and Josh Jacobs, and then the picks cancel each other out. So I'm on the Mahomes side.
Ethan, you agree?
100%. There's really not much to be said. I spoke on Olave earlier, one of the best upcoming young receivers in the league. Jacobs is a lot better than Javante. Mahomes is better than Nix. And honestly, yeah, I mean, I don't see Trey Harris as anything. Jalen Naylor really isn't worth anything. But I'm one of the people that think Jalen Naylor could actually have a good year this year. But as of right now, he's just a throw in. The picks as of right now are just a throw in, like Chris said. So yeah, give me that Olave side just looks good.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is a really nice trade for Todd Barber. I'd rather have Jacobs than Javante. I'd rather have Mahomes than Nix, and Olave over this collection, this 4-pack. It's like 4 dimes for $1 on that part, and I think that's where the value is lost. I think if that third round was a first-round pick, it would look a lot better for Greg there, Mr. Deadman. Sorry to say, but yeah, I agree with you guys. The 3-player package is the better side, and it seems to be a consensus. So, that is all we have for the trades. We wanted to make that nice and brief. We're going to get right into our spin-a-thon. This is what's going to determine the draft order for number 2. That is the Undertaker. Chris, you want to tell us anything about the guillotine game before we continue on?
I don't know. What would you like to know? I pretty much described it earlier.
I just needed time.
Okay, we got to shut up. We're good.
I have something to say before we start.
Go for it, Ethan. I should have asked you.
If it lands, I'm sorry for cussing. Y'all will see me turn all the lights on, do a backflip right now.
He doesn't want that to happen until I'm in the top 5. I have to have a top 5 pick.
Oh man. All right, guys. So if you haven't seen this, this is going to be a roll. We're going to start with number 18. This is a roll for draft order. Now, this can get a little monotonous. So as we roll, we're just going to keep rolling. You're going to see the names pop up. We're going to go from 18 to first. And I have a question for each of you guys that I'm going to ask in succession. We'll start with Ethan first. All right. The question of the day for tonight is, if you were a professional. Where's the backflip, man? Where's the backflip? And don't just flip us off behind your back. Oh man.
Chris's face right now.
That is the second league in a row that Chris got the 18th spot. Oh, brutal. All right. So the question was, if you're a professional athlete, like a fighter or something, what would be your walkout song?
Oh, look who's at 17.
You asshole.
Justice.
Karma got you, bud. Karma got you.
Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, man.
Oh, walkout song? Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah,
Eye of the Tiger. Absolutely. I mean, there's no question with me.
Thank you, Cyborg. Thank you, Cyborg, for answering the question. Eye of the Tiger. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, absolutely. Classic, generational, absolutely.
Okay.
Do you have a song, Ethan?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Probably. I don't know. Like, I feel like "Lose Yourself" would be like mine.
Oh, that's tight. Eminem. What about you, Chris?
Give me Cotton Eye Joe.
Cotton Eye Joe. Nothing's gonna get you pumped up to that. All right, Ty Swada, what would be your walkout song if you're a
my walkout song would be "Sledgehammer" by Peter Gabriel, and if you don't know it,
nice.
Go and search that on YouTube.
Yes, Peter Gabriel, rest in peace. Absolutely.
Yeah,
that's
I love that song, dude. I love that song. I love that video. I try to show it to my kids, and they think it is just the dumbest thing.
The bass line is unmatched.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
I like it. I like "Eye of the Tiger" as a walkout song. I like all these.
What about you, Alex?
Mine. Thank you for asking, sir. Mine would be probably something along the lines of "Duality" from Slipknot. I'm a big
good choice.
I love a good
Wow.
I love a good baseball bat to a keg, and that's one of the only songs that has it. So.
Wow.
Metafangeles, gotta love that name.
I love that name. That was cool.
Yeah, it's a spell from Harry Potter. So we have 9 on the board. Number 9 is going to be Todd Barber. All righty.
Right in the middle is where I'd want to be.
So, Ty, when is your class going to be over?
Not till May 9th. It's the last day.
Oh, man, you're almost there. You're almost there.
Almost there.
And then we get more Ty Swatter in these leagues.
That's it. As soon as this rookie draft's done, I'm probably going to be in trouble, but it'll be fun at least.
Mean Machine. All right, guys, top 6. Let's see who number 6 is.
Mean Green Fighting Machine. Man, where'd I hear that?
All right. And Ty, back to you. Do you have anything to say before we get up out of here?
If you're not already in the War Room, I suggest you check it out. We're on Discord. We have new leagues starting. I know that one of the commissioners that's running I think it's the Warlord leagues, Salmo. Shout out Salmo. He's starting a few best ball redrafts, I believe. So if you want to check it out, come to the War Room. If you have any questions about trades, come to the War Room. We're always active.
Right.
We have a lot of good people in there. Everyone from Ballsville's in there. And we love the community.
Top 3. All right, guys, here we go. Top 3. We have GLC, we have Sarah, and we have CSIM 17.
Come on, GLC, baby.
Number 3 is, it looks like it's Sarah.
Sarah. You go, girl.
And this is going to determine number 2 and number 1. Cyborg, you have anything for us before we get up out of here?
Oh, yeah, March Madness. Hotter than hell. Join my pool, man. I've been posting everywhere. It's easy to find. Yeah, I mean, the pot grows every year. It's a lot of fun. You don't have to be knowledgeable. You just have to, do a couple of minutes search of what you want on that particular matchup, and that's it, man. It's great. It's great. Come on in. Try it out.
All right. We have our order right here. I will send this in to Ethan and Chris, and they will get you guys situated. We'll get you all taken care of. We'll hand out the free entry. The free entry is going to be eligible for League 7 through 10. We want to avoid people getting a free entry into the next league and then being entered to win another free entry and tripling up. We are generous, but we are fair. We want to give everybody else an opportunity to be in that raffle. Ethan, you have anything before we get up out of here?
No, that wheel spin sucked.
That was so good.
Just so you make sure that Chris is on 18 there. Titletown for Life is on the list twice. I don't know if you see that.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Rigged.
Oh, man. Rigged,
Rigged, I tell you. Rigged.
I will take ownership of that, but it was a copy pasting. We'll figure it out, and we'll get them dialed in. If it's another owner, then we'll just randomize the selection between the two of them, and whoever the winner is will get the earlier draft pick. There is no third round reversal for this 18-person draft, so it does matter where you are. You definitely don't want to be at 17 and 18.
Hey.
All right, guys, we have 16 entries into this raffle. This is for a big game entry. This is our second one of the night. Before we do, Chris, do you have anything you want to say before we get out of here?
I'm still shellacked from that spin.
Let it go. Let it go, man. Slide. Let it slide, man.
All right, guys, we're going to roll this free entry, and then I'll say my last words, and we'll get out of here. Good luck, guys. The $7 entry goes to Sarah. Would have had the drum roll. It is Zach. Another Eminem appearance.
Wow.
I think he won last week too, didn't he?
So Eminem hits our show for the second time today. All right, guys. All I want to say is we appreciate you so very much that we put together these wild ways to pay you back, to give you guys a shot at some free entries, some free mini games, some money. We are barely getting started. We opened up in February, and here we are just a couple months later, going into April's going to be here before we know it. April 1st is our dynasty deadline for payments. Then we schedule out rookie drafts, and as soon as the NFL draft is over, we kick those off, and then we kick off the big game, which is our 10-team best ball, our signature game. It's one of the more exciting times of the year, right after the rookie draft. But until then, make sure you go to the hub, check out these mini games, and tell us where do you think these players are going to go in the NFL draft, and it could win you some money. And while you're there, check out the brackets, all the stuff we have to offer. It's free to you. Might as well take advantage because somebody will win. Over $150 in mini games out there already. Over, I think our total was like 400 plus for the free entries we have, including the big game ones that are already won from last year, and more to come, guys. So stick with us. The outro video is going to be the big game intro. We hope you like it. We love it. Have a good night.
Thanks for having me.